Okay, that simply means I'm poor. And number 9, we have sell the oil. Okay, and the last one, pay your debt and live on the rest. Get out of the pay your debt and live. Live off the rest. Okay. So yesterday we started talking about the widow and Elisha. So that the woman has a husband who died, and the man owes up debt, and the family was in debt. So the debtors came to carry the 2 sons. So the lesson was about financial turnaround, which examined the story of a woman who went from the pit of poverty to the pinnacle of prosperity in 7 steps. So the story is simply encrypted with secret and strategy to financial deliverance. So financial deliverance may start with a prayer, but you always end with a plan. God answers prayer with plan and strategy. So the woman was in debt because she was formerly financially decapitated, and when she lost her husband, she borrowed to buy liabilities and accumulate debt. Losing in today's world, losing your job or not having a job is a form of economic decapitation, and if you borrow money to buy liability, is a formula for poverty. You buy now, pay later, that is everywhere, and everybody is buying into it. It's actually one of the formula for poverty, and it's holding a lot of people down. So, and don't sell your sons. Means sons simply represent your future, your legacy, your destiny, your hope, your dreams. The devil seeks to steal, kill, and destroy your future. He does it by stealing your vision, killing your dreams, and destroying your faith. The devil steals your vision that you cannot see a future worth fighting for, worth sacrificing for, worth living for. So some people cannot see a way forward. They cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, and they see darkness everywhere. They see problems everywhere. No matter what you tell them, they say, "Don't you know I'm born broke and poor?" Selling your future is a clear formula for death. So we are on this earth for a purpose, to serve a purpose. We are not accidental here. We are not here by mistake. We are here by divine strategy to help us solve a problem for people. So from pit to pinnacle, we discussed that the financial turnaround in 7 steps is not to ask for hand out, is to ask for hand up. Because asking for hand out will feed you for a day. Asking for hand up will feed you for a lifetime. So we also, when you talk about your financial breakthrough, comes when you value wealth, education, trainings more than instant gratification of buying new shoes, new clothes. So we also went to discuss about looking inward. Looking inward, that's outline 4. Look inward. So we discussed yesterday that stop looking outside for the answers, instead look inward, because something you already have from God is the key to everything else God has promised you. So conduct a personal audit and assessment of what you already have from God. You have seed of greatness inside of you. There are keys of greatness inside of you. And all these are all linked to your economic redemption. So today we'll start from here, recognizing your seed potentials. So we'll start from there. If you are excited about today's class, shall I? So it's called the principle of recognition. So if you don't recognize that you have something, nothing will be given to you. You have to recognize that you have strength, you have hands, you have legs, and no matter what you are passing through, it's not permanent, it's temporary. Every challenge is temporary, every difficult situation is temporary. So you can do better. Write this down on your notes. Recognize the seed potential of the things you already possess. Recognizing the seed potential of the things you already possess, like skills, ideas, strategies. Like, recognize the seed potential of the things you already have, of the things you already possess. Recognize the seed potential of the things you already possess, like skills, hands, legs, ideas, strategy, your struggles, your life goals, your pattern, your stories. Recognizing the seed potential of the things you already possess, like your skills, your legs, your hand, your eyes, your stories, your pattern, your challenges, moments that you have overcome, breakthroughs that you have, barriers you have broken through. Recognizing that you have something that can give birth to something else. So recognize the seed potential of the things you already possess. So you possess some skills. You can cook, you can sweep, you can wash clothes, you can talk. So, Elisha asked the man, "What do you have?" The man said, "Nothing but except a jar of oil." So write this down on your note. Instead of focusing on what is left, instead of focusing on what has left, focus on what you have. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, Focus on what you have. I think that's a better one. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you have. How you can make what you have become a better one. How you can multiply what you have. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you have. So what do you have today? You have time, you have energy, you have brain, you have legs, you can talk, you can teach, you can develop them, you can multiply them. So instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you have, full stop. So you don't have to take things for granted. Don't be familiar with the things that you already have, because the woman was familiar with the pot of oil, that she never placed value on that pot of oil. But that pot of oil, write it down, the pot of oil was overlooked, undermined. The pot of oil was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated, under-recognized. The pot of oil was overlooked. The pot of oil was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated. The pot of oil that she has was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated, and under-recognized, not utilized, taken for granted. The pot of oil was overlooked. The pot of oil was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated, under-recognized. The pot of oil was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated, under-recognized, not utilized, taken for granted. No value was placed on it. The pot of oil was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated, under-recognized, not utilized, taken for granted, no value was placed on it, she could not see anything good. She could not see anything good, etc. So the problem the woman has was that she never knew that what she has could be the solution to all she ever wanted. Like most of us, we have a lot of things already, but you have not developed them, you have not discovered them yet inside of you. God sent to you as a gift. There's a seed inside of you. So the pot of oil was overlooked, undermined, unappreciated, under-recognized, not utilized, taken for granted. No value was placed on it. She could not see anything good out of it, etc. So that happened to the woman. So most of us have skills. Most of us have skills. You know certain things. All you need to package them for exchange. So if you don't, last time I told you, by standards they just say, okay, I wasn't born from a broken home, but I survived it. At least I was born into where we drink every morning, afternoon, night, but I survived it. And you have to write it down, package it. And sometimes you don't even need to be a good writer to write a book. All you need to do is to think of how to connect with quality people that can help you package your book. There are a lot of people that if you sit there in front of them and telling your story, they have this gift God has given to them, and they have discovered it and developed it. They can sit down, listen to your story, and they can record all your story for the next 1 hour. They'll ask you specific questions, and they'll go and package that your story in form of a book. And you can still sell them in form of a podcast, in form of an idea, in form of a course. Because so people are passing through what you are passing through right now. What you overcome, what you've succeeded, not about to enter. And they're looking for someone like you to tell them how you succeeded. Write this down on your note. Your seed don't look like the harvest they produce. Your seed don't look like the harvest they produce. Keys don't look like the doors they open. Your seed don't look like the harvest they produce. And the keys don't look like the doors they open. So don't tell me, oh, it's nothing now, it's just a normal thing. No, it's not a normal thing. That thing you know how to do is a seed. Because a seed is a harvest compressed. Seed don't look like the harvest they produce. Keys don't look like the doors they open. So every seed you see has a potential of a harvest. All that seed needed is to be planted on a good ground, a good soil. Because if you have your seed, you have your story, and you don't plant it on a good soil, so human beings are soil. It's not even human beings you need to talk to. So human beings, any idea you tell them will die. Because they are full of negativity, full of anger, full of hatred, full of bitterness. They don't want to see anything succeed around them. So that's not everybody you share ideas to. You only share ideas to people that have succeeded in that area. And they really have interest to make you succeed too. So every seed has a potential of a harvest. So write this down on your notes. Everyone has something. Write it boldly. Everyone has something. Don't call your nothing. Don't call your something nothing. Everyone has something. Full stop. Don't call your something nothing, because it will be taken away from you. Don't call your something nothing, because it will be taken away from you. Everyone has something. Everybody has something. If I ask all of you today about the things you have done well in life and things you not do well in life, you have something you have done well. You have so many things you have not done well. All of us went to primary school. All of us went to secondary school, or most of us went to secondary school. Or you not even go to secondary school. It's a story. Just write it. How can somebody how did I succeed not going to secondary school? A lot will buy it. I'm telling you the truth. A lot of people that don't have the capacity to go to secondary school, they're really stranded. You need to read those books and you need to make money. So all of us have something. Don't call your something nothing because it'll be taken away from you. You have hands, you have legs, you have a lot of things. In fact, yesterday, I saw something on the internet and it was very funny. You know, there are these roads in Lagos that they don't allow people to cross. So, and there are these people, they don't carry ladder. They make it so high. They carry ladder and put on both sides, and people stand on both sides. So you want to, if you don't like, you have to go front and turn, or you pay them 15 naira or 100 naira to climb the ladder. So and they climb the ladder, and they finish that one. They pay this one stay here, this one stay here. When you get them 15 or 100 naira, they allow you to climb the ladder. And anybody, people are climbing and they are busy collecting money. So that one was showing how this flood happened in Lagos too. So a lot of people carry wheelbarrow and all this truck. They now push people across the waters and they are collecting money. And people are saying, who tell you say you cannot make money? And so funny thing people do to make money. Just because they have to think, oh, rain has fallen. A lot of people will not want to cross another flood. Can I borrow wheelbarrow and pay 100 naira, 200 naira, use it to make more money? A lot will just sit down for and say, nothing is happening to me. All of us were sent here with something. You are a solution. You are here as a purpose to serve other people's purpose. So one thing is that you need to look inward. The woman did not look inward. So if you look inward your life, there are so many things you will discover that you are very good at. And as you look inward, please recognize them one by one. And one of the things I see all of us here have, all of us have hunger and appetite for knowledge. All of us have hunger and appetite for wealth education. All of us have hunger and appetite, of course, for financial literacy. All of us have hunger and appetite to make money and make money work for us. All of us have appetite to improve the values of people around us. So have you not seen that instead of sitting there and saying, okay, since I have appetite, I'm hungry to know better and also add value to it, why not think of gathering 2-3 people and train them and impact them? Why not be responsible for someone's success? Why not be responsible to educate someone? If we didn't get a job to teach in secondary university, why can't we just find people around us to read and study and transfer to them? Why not be like a rivers of living water? That water, the life is going to flow through you to improve the lives of other people. So you have to look inward, you have to recognize them. And number 3, borrow vessels. Borrow vessels. Number 3 steps. Borrow vessels. Borrow vessels. You have to borrow vessels. Write it down. People that are in debt mostly lost relationships, but these two must still have relational currency. Most people that are in debt lost relationship, but this woman still have relational currency. Now the question about it is that do you have someone that believes in you? The answer is yes. Does a pastor still believe in you? Yes. Does a neighbor still believe in you? Yes. So you have a currency, you have a relationship currency, a relational currency. So you can go to somebody and say, I want to add value to your life. I want to teach you something. I want to educate you. So go and meet people. People are vessels. Vessels unto honor. People are vessels. So you need to go to people. When Christ was on earth, he went to people. He said, Peter, follow me. You follow me. He went to people. So he's supposed to go to people. Borrow vessels. I said most people in debt lost relationship, but this man still have relational currency. So, most people that are beggars, they are typically going to lose their relationships. But this woman, even though people know that she was in debt, they still believe in her, just like you. They are passing through what they're passing, but people still believe in you. The person that invited you here believes in you. So you too must believe in people. Write down your note. Write down your note, very, very important. Write down, very, very important. When it comes to debt, it is very difficult to borrow from anyone. When you are in debt, it's very difficult to borrow from anyone. When you are in debt, it's very difficult to borrow from anyone. But she borrowed from her neighbor, vessels. When it comes to debt, it's very difficult to borrow from someone or from anyone. But the woman borrowed vessels from her neighbors. The man borrowed vessels from her neighbors. The man borrow vessel from her neighbor because she still have relationship as a currency, relational currency, because she have relational currency. So when it comes in there, it's very difficult to borrow. It's very difficult to borrow money from anyone, borrow from anyone. But she still have this relational currency, so she borrow from her neighbor. Now, you that think that nobody cares about is a lie. You that think that people don't listen to you is a lie. Because you have not gone out there to tell somebody, come, let's work together. Come, let us learn together. You've not gone out there to tell your neighbor, come, let's go to Millionaire School and learn about wealth education. You need to go and borrow from vessel. You need to go to people and ask that they should give you their time, and that they should give you their energy, they should give you their focus. If you don't go to people and ask, you will not be given. You must ask before it's given. So, if you want to succeed faster in life, you don't have to build alone. You must build from people. You need something from people. She collected vessel from people. There's something you need. As I'm talking to all of you right now, I need your time for me to succeed. If you don't give me this 1 hour, I will not succeed. I need this your 1 hour. This is what you don't understand. The man that is going to preach to you needs you to be there for him to preach the gospel. Dangote need you to buy his cement. The toothpaste you use to brush mouth today, the producer, the manufacturer need you to buy that toothpaste. The shoe you are wearing today, the person that produced that shoe need you to buy the shoe. The chair has seen that the clothes. So you will need people. Tell your neighbor, you will need people. No, you are not talking. Tell your neighbor, you need people. Maybe I'm talking to your neighbor. Touch yourself. Say, I need people. See, the more people that you create solution for, the more money you make. I don't care about the solution. Whether you're frying a car for people, you're carrying people for keke, or you're building school. The more people you provide with your solution, with your ideas, with solving their problems, the more money you make. Just find what people need, create it for them, put price above what it costs you to produce, multiply for many people. So you need people. Don't tell me I don't need people. I've seen people that tell me I don't want to do it. I just want a job where I just go and I just do tasks. And that is it. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to mentor anybody. Okay, you are just limiting your potentials. You are limiting yourself. I'm going to come to that very soon. You are limiting yourself to become great in life. Stop limiting yourself. Go out there and meet people. Go. You have something you can teach somebody. You have something you can share to somebody. There's something you can do for somebody. Multiply it. Write this down, very, very important. Build relationship. Build relational currency. Build relational currency. That is relationship. Build relational currency with only quality people, OQP, and high standard individuals. Build relational currency with only quality people, OQP, and high standard individual. Build relational currency with OQP, only quality people, and high standard individuals. You want to succeed in life? Build relationship. I say life is, you don't live life, you build life. Build relational currency with only quality people and high standard individuals, because human beings are vessels as containers. Human beings are vessels. Bracket open. Vessels are containers. Human beings are vessels. Bracket open. Vessels are containers. So imagine that you have to pour yourself. You have to pour yourself into someone else. And the only way to pour yourself into someone else is to feed yourself first. There's something you have, you need to give to someone else. You don't pour from an empty container, you don't pour from an empty cup. That's why I keep telling us, practice 30 minutes in a day. Invest in yourself. Read for 30 minutes to 1 hour in a day. Invest in yourself, because as you read and study, it will increase your vocabulary. It gives you words to express yourself. When you open your mouth to tell the world who you are, you'll be able to pour yourself and improve other people. Let me shock you a little bit. If you improve the lives of people around you, you become a better person, because if around you is thinking correctly, having the right education, having the right information, they will do the right things and your life become better. So what you need to do is to build relational currency with only quality people. How do you know quality people? It's very simple. Anybody that come to your space, give them book to read. Anybody that refuses to read, that person hates knowledge, and fools hate knowledge. So you don't need to associate with somebody that's not ready to improve himself. It's a liability. It's not a liability. It's like pouring water in a basket, it will never full. They just want result, they don't want process. You don't need such an individual, because anything that doesn't have process can never stand the test of time. Process increase your level of course, sustainability. Because if you don't pass through a process, you cannot sustain the results. It's very difficult to sustain the result of a process you did not understand. Remember, whatever you don't understand overwhelms you. So Build relational currency with only quality people and high standard. People are because individuals are vessels. Vessels are container. So you need to fill people around you. See, Christ that you're following today was feeding people with information, idea, concept, strategy. Every great man you see around you, they're all feeding Boyedepo, Kumuye. Dangote is feeding his board of director with information. You just sit down and gather and tell us, you want to open refinery, look at. They just is the idea from him. He has something that he knows that he can lead. He can stand on his feet. He can look up eyeball to eyeball and say, this thing must be done. See, all you just need to talk. All you just need to say it. Sometimes you don't have to believe it. You just have to say the things you want for yourself. You don't even have to believe it. Just say it because it will become true. See, whatever you say about yourself will definitely become true. If you say it consistently over a period of time, your subconscious mind start to believe that you are that you are. Tell your neighbor, I'm a success. If you say this over enough, your subconscious mind begin to believe that you're a success and begin to give you that success you desire. Tell your neighbor, I'm a millionaire. If you say it long enough, your subconscious mind begin to believe because it doesn't know the difference between a truth and a lie. And begin to give you that millions you desire. And you have to say it and take action because faith without work is dead. Yes or yes? So go to people, talk to people. When you're talking to people, don't talk to few people. Write this on outline number 7. Not a few. Talk to as many people as possible. Why not learn from Cook? Why not learn from people that do advert? They talk to as many people as possible, not a few. Think bigger, think big, only limit. Don't just say, I want to talk to only 5 people today. I want to just send text to only 3 people today. I want to send to only 10 people today. I'll just make only 100 calls today. Talk to as many as possible. See, it's called probability. The more you try, the more attempt you make, the better the accuracy of your target. For example, now, if I'm going to learn how to shoot a gun, if I'm trying it, the more attempts I make, the more the accuracy of my target. Yes or yes? But you only say a few, I only do 5. The reason why many people quit in life, they never put in their best long enough. If you say, okay, let me just go and learn how to ride a bicycle, I only learn maybe 2 hours in a day. Only, I will not exceed it. I'm going to tell the truth. It's even difficult to ride a bicycle. So you go as long as you can go. That is the fastest way to learn how to ride a bicycle. Give it as many, pour in your life into what you believe in. Pour in your time into what you believe in. You want to learn how to drive a car, pour in your life. Don't just do little. You want to learn, you want to be a doctor, a professor, pour in your life. Pour in your all, your mind, your soul, your spirit. That's the fastest way to succeed. Not a few. Tell them, not a few. Talk to as many people as possible because you don't know why that one person you would have seen talk to will be the person that will lead you out of your financial abundance. Financial struggle from pit of poverty to the pinnacle of prosperity. Just that one person. I keep telling you most of the time, most of my mentors, they call me ATM machine. I'm just this one person that makes a lot of difference. Imagine having people like me, 3 in your team, 4, 5, 7. Okay, your own number better because 1, we are extremists. We know they do anything half. We they take our thing extreme. We they do our own thing. They provoke people because we know they do normal things like normal people do things. We they go extra. You are telling us you don't give us 1 man. We take extra. We take 10 miles extra. So having people like us around you, we know the year we be like Hausa May. We know the year come. Was here fire? We the fire they go. To come back na problem. We know they listen again. Just tell us say go to come back sef na wahala. So be sure we are telling us go because we may not come back. We dey say we dey go until we win. We know they come back. So I was just one person ahead, just one person. They just needed to plug in a system that will make a whole lot of difference because we just want to find a purpose. We want to find a vision. We are following it until our vision is achieved. We know they quit because we know quitters never win. Winners never quit. As in, come rain, come sun, you know they change us. We don't determine our state of mind, and that's how it is. We know the same. Not that they start something, they quit. See, quitters never win. Winners never quit. Yes or yes? You will never be a loser if you don't quit. If you stay long enough, it doesn't matter. You win. Then I'm a winner. As in, once we decide I want to fight this box, you want to do this boxing, you want to give our all. We know we are not quitting. You go quit. No worry. He that fight and run away will live to fight another day. Yes, we are coming back for you another day. Yes or yes? We are not quitting. No matter the challenges, because we already know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what you are doing, learning can deliver it to you. Tell your neighbor, whatever you desire in life, learning can deliver it to you. So when we want to achieve, we put in our best, we learn and practice till we can do it without the conscious competence of our life. Write this down on our notes. Not a few. not a few. Write it down. You are limited in life by two reasons. You are only limited in life. You are only limited in life by number one, the size of your imagination. Number two, the number of your container. You are only limited in life by one, the size of your imagination. You are only limited in life by one, the size of your imagination. Two, the number of your containers. You are only limited in life. You are only limited in life by one, the size of your imagination. Number two, the number of your containers. Let me shock you a little bit. You are only limited in life by one, the size of your imagination. The size of your imagination. Two, the number of your containers. The number of your containers. See, I keep telling us, imagination is an image nation. You know, image nation. It's an image nation. So it is a nation that has to do with pictures. So you have to create the pictures, because imagination are actually pictures. It's an image. So you must create a mental picture of yourself. So the bigger the mental picture about yourself, the bigger your life is going to be. You cannot have a small mindset and have a bigger life. You cannot have it. So you must have a bigger picture of yourself to have a bigger life you want to desire in life. So, and this, your imagination is really pictures. Your words frame pictures. Words frames your imagination. Words frames your mind. Your words frames what you are thinking. The what you say, we know the size of your what you say. Words are frames, okay? The pictures, the imaginations are truly who you are. The size of your friends when you speak. Out of the words of the mouth, you shall be justified. Out of the words of the mouth, you shall be condemned. By the words of your mouth, you shall be justified. Words you have condemned. See, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So we only know the size of you when you open up your mouth. When somebody tells you things like, my own no good though, I just find small money. How can you be talking about small money? Talk big money. I'm not saying me, I just want small car, small wife, small house. That is, we know that you're actually small in the inside. So we need to give you information that will increase your capacity on the inside. So you are only limited in life by number one, the size of your imagination. Number two, the number of your containers. Now, Christ, let me do something that happened here. Joseph, I was talking to some people who have been in Enugu. So Joseph was supposed to come and save the children of Israel from famine when there was famine in, of course, in the whole land. So Egypt has abundance because Joseph understood economics. Joseph understood delayed gratification. So Joseph was supposed to save the children of Egypt. But the problem was that Joseph did not teach people. He did not pour himself into other people. He did not educate anybody. So when Joseph died, the people were enjoying when Joseph was alive. But when he died, the children went into captivity. They became slaves in Egypt. But this was another guy that came, of course, Jesus Christ. He came to deliver us from darkness, but he did not do that like Joseph. He carried 12 men and sat down with them for 3 years. 3 years. And poured himself into these vessels and teach them how to pour themselves. In fact, he even conducted a system when he was alive. He had 12 apostles, yes or yes. He had 3 the beloved, yes or yes. You now have 70 disciples, yes or yes. So those 70 were reporting to the 12. So we're reporting, and those 2 were with him. But among the 12, he has 3 board of directors, 3 people he called beloved. Inside, he went to Mount Transfiguration with them. He always discussed closely with them. The same thing with you. If you want to have your vessels multiply, also create a system and structure behind every business you do for duplication. So your business can run without you. It's called autopilot. What else is called? And the best way to do is to create a culture. Tell a culture. See, I'm not good for anything because you're seeing yourself as small. You're not small. Tell them, I'm big. I'm telling you, you're big. Well, you need people to tell you, to educate you, to begin to bring out the hidden treasure in you. So people are limited for 2 reasons: the size of your imagination and number of the containers. Write this down on your note. Everyone needs a big imagination beyond today's need. Write this down on your note. Everyone needs a big imagination beyond today's need, beyond this month need, and beyond this year need. Everyone needs a big imagination beyond today's need, beyond this month needs, beyond this year's need. Everyone needs imagination beyond today's need, beyond this month's need, beyond this year's need. So everyone needs a big imagination beyond today's need, beyond this month need, beyond this yearly need, this year's need, this year's need. Write it down on your notes. Write down your notes. Maintain the standard of your life. No, thinking about yourself. Write down. Thinking about yourself. Thinking about your life needs. Thinking about your life needs. Thinking about your life need. Thinking about your life need to maintain the standard of your life. Thinking about your life need. Number one, to maintain the standard of your life. Number two, how much do you need to leave an inheritance to your children? So thinking about your life needs, you should put something like this. Thinking about your life needs. A. Think about your life needs. Curriculum as well. A. Maintain the standard of your life. Think of your life needs. Number one, that is A. Maintain the standard of your life. B. How much do you need to leave an inheritance to your children? That's how you should think. Think of your life need as number one, to maintain the standard of your life. Number two, how much do you need to leave an inheritance to your children? So you don't think like that, it will not help you. Number one, how much maintain the standard? How much do I need to maintain the standard of my life? Number two, how much do I need to leave an inheritance to my children? That is how to think. Think of your life as number one. Your life needs as number one. How much do I need to maintain the standard of my life? Number two, how much do I need to leave an inheritance to my children? Because if you don't think of leaving an inheritance to your children, okay, let me shock you. You will not leave anything for them. You will not leave anything because you are not thinking about it. You are not thinking about it. You didn't create an image about it. So you can never have anything you did not create an image about. If you have it, you will lose it. So think of your life needs as one, maintain the standard of your life. Number two, how much do I need to leave an inheritance to my children? So you are thinking like that to help you a lot. What do I need now to maintain the standard of my life? How much do I need to create a system for my children? So, but when you think about your life like that, you help you get a container as possible. You're going to help you get a container as you can possibly get. You help you get a container as possibly get because you want to leave inheritance for your children. Okay? So let's try and conclude today's class. I'll give you small short now. So look inward, recognize you have something, borrow vessels, go to people, invest in people, train people, teach people, educate them. Don't get few people, get as many people as possible to get involved in your business. Get as many people as possible to get to patronize you. Don't think of a few. Think of how many people you can get that will give you what you need and what to give for your children. Think big. Think big. Number 8, shut the door. War. Shut the door. So shut the door and pour simply means that put your content in a container. Your content in a container. Put your content in a container and brand it. Put your content in a container and brand it. Shut the door and pour means put your content in a container and brand it. Put your content in a container and brand it. See, anything you have, if you don't package it, a commodity. Write it down. Anything without packaging and branding is a commodity. Anything without packaging and branding is a commodity. Anything without packaging and branding is a commodity. Commodity is that bend down select because you no get levels. So if you package it and put in a container and brand it, okay, you become a premium. Packaging, branding makes it premium. Packaging and branding make it premium. Packaging and branding make it premium. Water on a tap is a commodity. Water in a bottle is a premium. That water can sell for as much as 10,000 naira. It depends on where you place it. That bottle water on the street is 200 naira. Of course, on a fast food, it's 500 naira. On the 4 points, it's 2,000 naira. Of course, Obi Kobana, 10,000 naira. So if you don't package that water, it's a commodity. Yes or yes? They show you right now at Plaza is 5,000. In the boutique, 10,000. Take it to Obi Kubana to sell the one at the display shop, 50,000 naira. Yes or yes? Take it to Gucci shop. Everything needs packaging. Turn on packaging. So you need to shut the door and package. Turn on shut the door and package. So if you must sell water, put in a container. If you must write it down. Her pot of oil has the potential to fill every vessel in the world, but she only limited it by the number of the. Her pot of oil has the potential to fill every vessel in the world, but she had a limit which determine her financial ceiling. Her pot of oil has the potential to fill every vessel in the world, but she had a limit which determine her financial ceiling. Her pot of oil, please write this down on your note because I don't want you to ever limit yourself again. Her pot of oil has the potential to fill every vessel in the world. Her pot of oil has the potential to fill every vessel in the world, but she had a limit which determines her financial ceiling. She had a limit which determines her financial ceiling. Let me ask you a question. This is what I'm teaching you. Can I teach to the whole world? Yes. But can I limit it to only be in Uyo? Yes. Put internet on my face so that everyone in the world can hear me. See, her pot of oil has a potential to fill every vessel in the world, but she had a limit which determines her financial ceiling. Do you have a gift that can save everybody in the world? Yes. Why are you not saving the world? Limitation is in your mind, imagination. There's no limitation anywhere, only in your mind. You don't see yourself like a global person. Me, I see myself to be talking to the president, teaching senators. When my time comes, so we are preparing to go and display on the ring. So the only way I can prepare now is to prepare now. So when I go to the ring, I will display. Champions are not made on the ring, they are made outside the ring. So I know I'll be talking to president. I know I'll be talking to senators. I'll be teaching them to pay me millions of dollars today for that tomorrow. For that tomorrow. So not when you see me to me say that guy is sharp, that guy did, because I prepared long enough that I can do without the conscious, of course, competent. I've gained mastery. Practice. We're practicing every day. How I'm going to talk to senators because I'm talking to senators already. Yes or yes? Now you know they see them because the vision I have, and I mean they see them, it's clear to me. So I must talk to people. I'm talking to presidents, to senators. When my time is with me, I used to talk like this. Who used to laugh at me? Right from childhood, I used to talk big. I know it's a bit. All my things are big. My car is big. I don't like driving small car. I like big. Office is big. Everything about me big. I don't like small. I like big things because I'm a big boy. Turn up, big boy. Now you look my size. Stop looking at my size. I'm telling you. Because everything about me are big. I don't like small something for my life. Because if you want chop meat will get flesh. Nobody knows say you chop meat once and for all. Yes or yes? So I'm telling you, you have what it takes to fill everybody in the world. Now you know one put camera for your face. Now you know one package your thing. Enter the door, go inside, package, turn up package. Everything you see in life that is sold for premium price, that's sold for that amount because of packaging. Turn up packaging. Rolex wristwatch sold for 45 million, 70 million naira. Wristwatch, that is not wristwatch, that's called luxury. Turn up luxury. It's packaging. Rolls Royce sold for 600, 300 million, 600 million, 600 million naira. That is not a car. That is not a car. That is called luxury. Luxury. Person will enter that car. Private jet. People are buying it. Phone, 2.8 million. See, I'm here. Maybe this one way there. 2.8 million. This is not phone. Now this is luxury. Luxury. People they carry them for him. Phone. Spring go talk to person. 2.8 million. It's not phone. It's luxury. Luxury. Why is it so for that amount? Packaging. Packaging. Oga, you are not a commodity. You are not a commodity. I will stop there for today. We are not a commodity. Let me just talk a little more about this thing. Because don't you see yourself like a commodity. Hey, we are looking at your present circumstances. Don't let your circumstances define you. You are more than enough. Say, I'm more than enough. Don't let your situation define you. Don't let anything define you. You are more than enough. I wish to complete this class today. I really want to complete this class today. We can do it now. Let me check how many minutes I have. It's past 9 already. Should we continue or should we stop? We should stop. Thank you. Okay, let's do it. Well, let's do it like this. We have to vote because I really want to complete. I have something for us tomorrow. You want us to continue? Shall I? You want us to stop today? Shall I? Okay, so tomorrow we continue. So now continue. Yes, now because I want this to enter your brain because so you see yourself based on things you pass through in life. Don't define yourself based on your circumstances. Don't define yourself based on broken relationship, based on things you can now afford. Don't define yourself based on challenges you are facing in life. Define yourself based on the vision in your mind. Create an image nation. Create an image for yourself. Put up MAC. Anything you can conceive in your mind, you can produce physically. Things are produced twice in life. One in the mind, one in the reality. Any amount of money you put in your mind. Once your mind accepts it, because your life only manifests what your mind accepts. Write it down on your note. Repeat it 50 times. My life manifests what my mind accepts. My life manifests what my mind accepts. My life manifests what my mind accepts. Okay, sit down to put something in your mind. Hold it strong enough. It looks weird. It looks impossible. But every impossibility is possible with consistency and persistence. The phone today was impossible. Flight was impossible at some time, but today is a reality. Your life only manifests what your mind accepts. Create an image in your imagination. Create an image in your imagination, and you see the world celebrate you. Create a mental picture of yourself. Create a mental picture of yourself. You need to create a mental picture. Shut the door and brand yourself. Shut the door and brand yourself. Pour all your ideas in containers. Pour them in containers like writing books, containers like courses, podcasts, blog. Your life only manifests what your mind accepts. If your mind doesn't accept it to be a millionaire, your life cannot manifest it. So pour yourself into something, package yourself very well, and you see your life shining brighter onto a brighter day. That's the best we can take today. Tomorrow, I thought we would complete this course today, but we could not do that because our class is just 1 hour, 8 to 9. It's already past 9. I know we started late today, but that's fine. It's 4 minutes past 9. So it's a good one. So we can come back tomorrow and go and think about it. What you have that you can pour into a container. So all the online community, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that time they showed up mentor will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful time. And the sky is your starting point. For the rest of us here, we want to be sure